Hi, I'm Anastasia, and today I'm going to discuss the nervous system and a natural remedy called sceletium. The nervous system is something we all have. There are different aspects of the nervous system, but I'm going to specifically focus on the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. We need the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system. And there's times where there is heightened activity of the parasympathetic nervous system, and this is during sleep, relaxation, digestion. There's times when we need heightened activity of the sympathetic nervous system, and this is during times of alertness, when we are working, when we are being physically active, and when we really need to be on top of our game, so to speak. So we need both systems, but there needs to be a balance between the two. When we've been under a lot of stress, a lot of chronic stress, long-term stress, we find that there tends to be an imbalance between these two nervous systems, and it's hard to bring them back into regulation. So there are ways that this can come about, and you may be in a relationship that is stressful, whether it be in the work environment or in your home environment. It may even be in your family. You may live in a society or culture where there's high crime, or there's a lot of economic stress or political stress. The reasons of why we develop stress are varied. Nonetheless, we can explore what happens when we have this chronic long-term stress. We can develop conditions such as chronic fatigue syndrome, burnout, PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome, adrenal fatigue, and even in some cases, anxiety. We may notice symptoms, and those were terms, but we may notice symptoms like digestive problems or weight-related issues, sleeping problems, and really feeling that our mood is not like it used to be. Our mood becomes affected. We may also start to feel a lot more anxious than what we usually were before. The tools and the ways that we can treat this are also varied. Pharmacological medication is out there, and it is recommended that you seek a healthcare professional when you are experiencing symptoms so that it may be addressed appropriately. This video is not designed to diagnose or prescribe. There are activities we can engage in day to day to help us with our nervous system, such as engaging in peaceful walks, helping ourselves do deep breathing, which helps regulate the nervous system, and it can be quite effective. We may find that engaging in certain hobbies or activities really calm us down and just bring us back to feeling that sense of peace again. Sometimes we can go the alternative natural route. Now, just because something's labeled as alternative or complementary doesn't mean that it is 100% safe. Generally it is, but as always, too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. So when you are taking natural remedies, please always follow the guidelines. It is important that we do that. Sceletium is a wonderful, wonderful herb, or we could say plant, medicinal plant, and it can help in some cases. Now, everyone reacts to natural remedies uniquely and differently. If you do come across this product, it is worth trying it. It's very easy to use, like many marketed natural products. And if you actually come across the plant, well, that's fantastic as well. But do always stick to the guidelines and use it responsibly. Your nervous system is something that deserves some attention and deserves some care. It helps us survive, it helps us function, but so often we are operating at this heightened level of overdriven sympathetic nervous system. And it's only in our later years that we realize we've got this imbalance, and we have to focus on bringing ourselves back into balance again. So I hope that you are able to give yourself some time to support your nervous system and look after yourself. Take care and keep well.